Hello, fellow artists. Today we're going to be working on a landscape. There's different parts of the landscape that you're going to need to include today. You're going to need to include the foreground, middle ground, background, and horizon line. We're going to escape to the beach today and include sand, water, and a skyline, and then additional items. You'll come up with what you want to put into your landscape. So let's get started. So the first thing that you're going to do is in the foreground, these are the details. Those are the closest to the bottom of your paper. So you're going to sketch those in. I'm going to use a marker so you can see it. So the first thing that I'm going to put in my beach landscape is an umbrella. Now, if you are not sure what you want to put in your beach landscape, you can always just follow along with me and draw what I'm drawing. So that's my first item. I'm going to do an umbrella. And then I'm going to put a blanket underneath my beach umbrella. So I'm going to add a rectangle. So we're using shape, line. We're using space. Space in art is when you're arranging objects in certain order by sizes. So we're spacing things out. The next thing I'm going to add is a little crab. So I'm adding a little oval, half oval, and some little lines that curve. The next thing I'm going to add is the area where the sand meets the water. So I'm going to use a wavy line, and then I'm going to add a couple little dots for my sand. I'm going to add some details on my blanket. Little starfish. Another little blanket over here. And I'm going to draw an oval and then a rectangle for like a little bucket. Little lines to establish where the sand is. Okay, so then I'm going to add in lines for the water. And then I'm going to add in a sailboat. So I'm going to do a triangle that curves for the sail. And then the bottom part of the boat I'm going to have sitting in the water. So it's what's called overlapping the shape. So I'm going to do a few more sailboats and then add this kind of line that shows the water of my sailboats. Now I'm getting to what's called the middle ground. So things are getting a little bit smaller. The last area that I'm going to do is the horizon line. The horizon line is where the sky meets the ground, or in our case, the beach. And then I'm going to do a small little sun, because things in the background are the highest on the paper and the smallest. And I did a couple little mountain ranges back over on the left-hand side. So the last thing that you're going to do is you're going to add color. So here's a different type of items put into the beach landscape. So have fun with it. And last but not least, remember to post your assignment.